Behind the myth of Nazi treasure and the Alpine Fortress lie real war crimes. As well as counterfeit currency, Nazi victims were also forced into working on underground missile factories. Nordhausen, or Doramittelbau, was one of them. It wasn't in the Bavarian Alps, but in the central German Harz mountains. When American forces liberated the camp, only a few victims remained. The rocket engineers they were enslaved to serve had fled south to the so-called Alpine Fortress. In the Alpine underworld, like this tunnel near Salzburg, the Nazis continued to work their victims to death. A memorial stone and graffiti, testament to the horrors that were once inflicted in the tunnels, usually locked up and largely forgotten. Polish, Italian, and French prisoners from the nearby Mauthausen concentration camp were among those forced into slavery. Few survived, and fewer still lived to bear witness to the human cost of the Nazi Alpine Fortress fantasy. Some returned to commemorate fellow victims of Mauthausen. Like Austrian priest Johann Gruber, who smuggled food and money into the camp, but was found out. And French priest Pierre Jacques, who was sent to the camps for trying to save Jewish boys from the Holocaust. Both were unable to save themselves, but fellow prisoner Jean Monin managed to hold on to life.
I was already in the barracks for the dying. I thought it was all over for me. But friends took me into the central camp and hid me there for 14 days. Then we were liberated. I weighed 38 kilos then.